Hey guys, Anime Comics here, and welcome to what actually probably most definitely will be the final episode of Trick and Treat. Well, things have been interesting so far and stuff, and this game may be short, but who cares? It was free, and that's what counts. Let's get back in. And guys, can you give me tips on how I can edit the ending part out, with my stopping recordings and stuff? That'd be really nice. Okay, I got that part. I look into her blue eyes, feeling pity for her. Damned cat. How can you do such a thing do that to us, such a cute girl? Then how can I help you? Oh wait, I gotta turn on the volume. Ignore that. Then how could I help you if you cannot materialize? Asked with curiosity. The girl suddenly deviates her gaze, avoiding my eyes. She blushes and shyly places her fingers on me before looking me in the face. I think that if you kiss me, I could regain some of my strength. I can't believe it. My heart almost stops when I hear it. Just a kiss would be enough? I asked, struggling or to not sound like a pervert. Entering this forest was the worst decision of my life, but going after the voice turned out to be the best. Meadow, out of the way. Yes, because your feelings will be transmitted to me, the girl said. At the same time, she closes her eyes and nods. The looks on her eyes silently begs me to do it, staring at me with an innocence that is simply adorable. After hearing her proposal, I start to think about my current situation. If she were an evil entity, perhaps she would ask me for a more macabre thing. I don't know. Asking me her blood to give her my soul, or make a donation on PayPal. The third being clearly the worst. How could just giving us some money on your credit card be the worst? I know it may cause you to go into debt, but so what? But this poor soul just asked for a kiss. She has been alone all this time. If I kiss her, she'll have enough strength to escape. No doubt, it seems an obvious choice to kiss such a cute girl to save her. But everything sounds too sweet all of a sudden, right? I remember my luck being this good. So soon I remember what the cat said. Not wanting it, doubt appears in my mind. Should I kiss her? Okay, this is where the chase is. We have 3 more endings, so what would be the last one after all this? Or there's one more choice if I choose one of these. That's gotta be it. Kiss her for now. Yes, I shouldn't doubt it. A pure soul needs my help. Plus, winning the favor of a beautiful girl always is a good thing in my book. Okay, I'll kiss you so that we can escape. Is that good? I said, acting with bravery as if a knight of a subtale. Thank you. Definitely, you're my knight in silver armor, she said with a radiant smile. Don't say it so openly. You're making me blush, I replied at the same time I scratched my head ashamed. My heart beats nervously just from imagining it. My lips will soon touch this adorable girl's lips. How lucky am I? The girl then lowers her sight with a shy face. Excuse me, but I always say what I think. She then returns her sight to my eyes, seeing my eternally. Every time I am more surprised of how adorable she is. Nothing like that annoying cat. I take a deep breath of preparation, showing resolve in my eyes. The girl nods and then closes her eyes, preparing her lips to receive mine. She is sweetly blushing. I can't believe my fortune. This will be my first kiss, and it's one worthy of a fairy tale. I near my lips to hers. They're soft but strange cold, as if we were kissing an ice flower. But I don't care. The feeling inside of me is warm. Her lips move so gently, inviting me to continue without a kiss. A sweet touch, romantic like nothing else. Oh jeez. However, sweetness soon dies, being replaced with a stabbing pain. As if someone had stabbed a sword of ice into my back. Without even thinking, I break the kiss and pull away from her. What did you do? Asked Uki, incredulously at the girl. What's going on? I feel so cold. As if someone has stolen all the heat from my body. I also feel heavy and weak. I can barely stay standing. But there was no response. Before she could talk, suddenly something attacks us. Such power that destroys part of the cabin, opening a large hole that connects to the outside. I can't even begin to imagine what it was. It was like seeing a wrecking ball do its job. I came in like a breath. Okay, no. I immediately looked for the culprit, finding it was not the girl in black, but someone else. Curses. Too late. Ashley said, biting her lower lip in anguish. You really are an idiot. Do you know what you've done? She then said, looking at me with burning anger. This time she's not playing. She was really angry with me. What? Suddenly said the girl in black with a malicious smile. Is it that you can't stand knowing I am now stronger than you? She throws a smug look at Ashley. Or maybe you are just jealous that men prefer me over you. But of course, considering how annoying you are. Ashley bites her lips with anxiety. Curses. I didn't think I would have to use this. If I do nothing, everything will be lost. After saying that, she sets her eyes on me. I'm sorry for what I'm going to do, but since you didn't listen to me, I have no other choice. Suddenly, Ashley approaches me as fast as the blink of an eye. I try to move, but I don't have the strength to do it. I can only stay standing motionless, watching as she suddenly plants a kiss on my lips. Don't worry, you won't feel pain, Ashley said when our lips parted. I do not understand what it means, but soon something happens to me. I feel how the little energy left in me goes extinct. The color of my skin becomes pale. My breathing suddenly stops. I feel very tired, and I barely can see past my nose. With this, we are on equal terms. I hope this is enough energy, I just said while looking with his resolve in her red eyes at the girl in black, who at all times maintains a proud smile. That was the last thing I saw before my eyelids closed. Being wrapped by an icy darkness. ... It's okay, I'm just falling asleep. So I'll wake up in my bed to have another boring and ordinary day. It's okay. It's He died? So what that ending was called. The Last Sacrifice. But I don't want to have a sacrifice. Well, now we know what that ending was. Let's go back. This time, we don't do it. Don't! Despite how adorable this girl is, there's something about her explanation that doesn't sound right. Everything seems too convenient to be true. It's impossible for luck to so suddenly have improved. While I think about it, she unexpectedly gets closer to me, and then looks at me with puppy eyes so adorable they could charm anyone. Aren't you going to do it? She asks me with innocence. I don't know what to do in this situation. Well, wait, before we do that, we haven't even properly introduced ourselves. I said, clearly nervous. I could feel my heart beating anxiously as the girl stares at me. She blinks confused and then smiles sweetly. My name is Lillian. She doesn't look angry in the least. This girl definitely has something special. My name is Axel. My name is Axel. I said in a robotic voice. However, it doesn't seem to bother her. I show her a nervous smile. I would say something else to stop her, but nothing comes to my mind. Without any shyness, Lillian gets closer to me. She has no problem in taking the initiative. Her eyes suddenly become naughty. Something in them makes my blood warm. It's a pleasure, Axel. I very much appreciate your help. She brings her lips closer to mine and then places her arms around my neck to prevent my escape. That gesture alone freezes me in place. I watch her slowly approach me, closer and closer, till I feel her soft lips against mine. At that moment, I feel as if I had been possessed. My desires take control of my own body, forcing me to kiss her passionately, as if we were lovers seeing each other after a long time. Close my eyes. I don't need to see. I only need to feel the warm love and taste of her lips. This was faced by stabbing pain as if someone had stabbed a sword made of ice in my back. Blah blah blah. What do? What was going on? Physical. There was no answer. Was in attacks. Is this seriously the same thing? It was like a darkened ball. The boy was strong enough. King quiet surprises me. I really get and look for the culprit. The answer surprises me. Okay. She says fiercely. Suddenly, she takes my hand with superhuman strength. It was vastly superior to what her thin appearance would suggest. She dragged me away from the cabin as if kidnapping me. I couldn't do anything to stop her. 3:23 a.m. In just a few minutes, we got very far away from the cabin. How quickly Ashley can run impresses me. She's definitely not human. She finally lets me free. My hand was red and hurt from how strong her grip was. Fortunately, I feel better from the kiss. My body had recovered its heat and energy. Why the heck did you do that? I asked immediately with anger. Who does this cat think she is to do something like this? I should be the one asking you. Ashley replied, looking me in the eyes with contempt. Because of you, she has already recovered most of her powers. She then explained, ending with a face of rejection, diverting her look from my eyes. She was overreacting, maybe. What are you talking about? She only wants to be free from you, she said with annoyance. I simply couldn't believe her. The other two girls in this forest seemed trustworthy. That is misfortune, considering how beautiful they are. You really are an idiot, as she said, looking at me with her red eyes full of contempt. Yes, she wants to be free to fulfill her revenge. Can't you understand that? The only one that I don't understand here is you. My patience had ended long ago. I'm not in the mood for a scolding. Stupid human, to be so easily seduced by her. All men are equal. None can think with the right head. Ashley folds her arms and exclaims with annoyance, while looking at me as if I were a spoiled child. Because of your recklessness actions, we are in serious trouble. Ashley sighs frustrated. If only you had believed me, this wouldn't be happening. But what are you talking about? She must be freed since she is suffering. I said without hesitation, I cannot forget the sweet words of that girl, Lillian. Suddenly, Ashley gives me a piercing look, sharp as a knife. Why do you believe her story? She is deceiving you, idiot. That's what she wants you to believe. And how do you know that? Asked, being suspicious. I do not like this girl. She really is too bossy and nagging. You idiot! Didn't you see when she was absorbing your vital energy? Ashley said, tearing down in a second all of my doubt and resistance with a look of anger in her red eyes. Yes, that's what she was doing, absorbing you just like she did in the past with those 5 unfortunate men. She explained while staring at me. The lady's victim was 20 years ago. Since that day, I promised that nobody else would get close to her. Hearing that called my attention immediately. And why did you do that? She looked distraught after speaking of the death of that man. I wonder if she felt guilty for that. If she gets her hands on one more victim, she'll fully recover her powers. And once she achieves it, she'll begin her revenge for what your ancestors did to her. Worst of all is that with the energy you have given her, she is now able to leave this forest in search for her last victim. Is that the truth? I asked incredulously. I didn't like the sound of it. If it's true, we could be in big trouble. Not only me, but everyone. Ashley bites her lips with anxiety. Yes, what's worse is I have no energy to deal with her. After saying that, she looks at me in anger. Since a certain group of idiots decided to come here for God knows what, I couldn't respond to that. I only feel guilty. I could get rid of your friends, but for some reason, I couldn't with you. You have a stronger magical power than normal. Ashley explains to Annie with a sigh of frustration. What did you do with my friends? Asked firmly without even hesitation. Thinking that they could be wounded gave me force, but perhaps I was just overreacting. Don't worry, they're safe. I only made them leave from the forest. Ashley replied, folding her arms, then she sighs. By creating the illusion that getting them out left me very weakened. Is that why you were lying on the ground when I found you? I said, recalling that moment. She was wounded and unconscious. I couldn't help but feel sorry for her at that time. Yes, but also it didn't help that I had a fight with the innocent princess you saw before. She looks back at me and pleased, but this time just for a moment. After saying that, we both remained quiet, allowing silence to surround us. It's been a while since I last heard the voice calling me. I think that I ceased being useful to Lillian, as Ashley said. Suddenly, Ashley snaps her fingers. Wait, there's still a chance, she said, full of energy. There's a glimmer of hope in her eyes. Then she sets her sight on me. Hear me well. This is the only way to defeat her. Ashley speaks with her usual arrogance, but I notice a slight blush in her cheeks. What is it? Asked, curious to hear her idea. Do you remember what she asked you to do to help her regain her power? Ashley asked, blushing more, then coughs a few times to clear her throat. Yes, she told me to kiss her. Replied without even thinking about it. Shortly after I realized what I'm saying. Wait, you want me to kiss you too? As in uncertainty. I don't know if I should feel lucky or used. Used, to be honest. You idiot, it's not that I want a kiss from you. Ashley roared, then she diverted her sight from my eyes, making a storm of rejection. It's just that's the only way to achieve this. Besides, what she did was not kissing you, it was stealing your life energy. What she did was stealing my vital energy with a kiss. How ironic. I said sarcastically. The memory was still fresh on my lips. If not for the small detail of the theft of vital energy, it would have been a great kiss. Ashley, at that time, seems to shiver. Then she looks at me furious. Seems that your brain does not understand the complexity of the issue. I do not plan to steal your vital energy. My intention is to get energy from your feelings of love. After saying that, she looks away embarrassed. Did I hear right? Something here sounds completely wrong. Wait, what are you trying to say? Ashley coughs twice to clear her throat. If your feelings for me are full of love, I can regain my energy, she said, unable to look at me in the eyes. Her face is red as an apple. This has to be a joke. But that's impossible. How can I feel love for someone I just met? I wouldn't say this to anyone. Please help me, insignificant human, she said with forced arrogance. At the same time, she looks at me, saying with her eyes that I should be thankful. The way in which she asked is not very correct, honestly, but she did her best effort to do so. That can't be seen in plain sight. However, should I trust her word? She has been causing me many problems tonight. I was even chased, attacked, and kidnapped by her. Then should I? Yes, I knew it. I knew it. Okay, we're close to the endings. Damn, she's saved. Where's my save option? Leave her and help her first. No. Can't ignore her petition. I know that she has not been the kindest of girl, but somehow I think she is telling the truth. Okay, I'm going to help you. But tell me, what should I do? I asked at the same time I looked at her red eyes with determination. Ashley nods a couple of times. She seems pleased with my answer. It's simple, just show your feelings of love towards me. She now responds with more confidence. can't help but sigh after hearing it. Something here is wrong. I'm sorry, but I cannot do that. Well, we just met each other. I do feel some empathy for you, but it won't be right to call it love. I explain the frustration in my face. She asks too much from me. Ashley then places a hand against her lips, making a pensive gesture. I see. It's a feeling that cannot be achieved in a single day. Of course not, silly cat. Have you ever been in love? Well, there is one alternative, but I don't want to use it because it would do you harm. I blink confused after hearing her. What is this alternative? As well as staring at her face. To suck your vitality as Lillian did. Ashley explains with a very serious look. She then diverts her gaze, feeling disgust at the simple idea. Well, I'm not going to do it. If I remove the vital energy you have left, you will die. Certainly, I do not want that. Then if you don't have enough energy to fight, what will you do? This is not looking good. If you don't have those feelings for me, there is not much that can be done. Replied Ashley, ending with a sigh of annoyance. Anyway, I'll go and face her, even if I have to give my life in the fight. She says it with so much simplicity that it seems she doesn't care for her own life. Wait, is there really nothing I can do to help you? I interrupted immediately. Cannot just let her go like that. At least I had to do something, however small that may be. How could you help me? The look Ashley gave called me an idiot without saying a word. While we're on the same team, I think that some things simply will never change. I stayed silent for a moment, looking down while I think on a solution. Ashley stares at me impatient. I don't feel love towards you, but once I felt it for someone else. I could try to remember those feelings so that you can use them as energy. Ashley thinks deeply for a moment. I guess it's worth a try, she said, not sounding very convinced, but it was certainly better than nothing. With that, the two of us stared at each other's eyes for a couple seconds without saying a word. We turned to our looks at the same time, embarrassed. We were acting like kids. Are you ready? Ashley asked almost lovingly. It's easy to notice that she was taking this seriously. I nod. Yes, whenever you want, we can start. I replied just before closing my eyes and trying with all my heart to revive that image. Suddenly, Ashley holds my hands, even with my eyes closed, I can feel her presence near. It makes me somewhat nervous, but I have to relax. I exhale, letting my concerns go out with my breath. Her hand softly caressed mine to help me relax. I just remember something that happened many years in the past. When I was young, every summer I went to my grandparents' house to visit them. I didn't like it because they had nothing fun there. Only an old TV and dusty books that I had no interest in reading. However, whenever I went there, I could see her. A girl with brown and long hair who always had a cute dress. When I saw her for the first time, I could feel a strange fascination for her fragile and inexplicable beauty. I watched her at a distance without knowing what this feeling was. I only knew that something in her called me. It was more than just beautiful. Her beauty was something with many layers, with many deceits. Her gestures, her expressions, her way of playing, they were all beautiful. And one day I had the courage to ask her to play together. Not even thinking about it, she told me yes. All afternoon we spent playing until it inevitably began to get dark. She was a simple girl, enjoyed playing as anyone else, but still, I could not remove my eyes from her. When the day ended, she said goodbye to me with a radiant smile. I'd forgotten it, how beautiful it was, how astonished I was after seeing it. Through that day, I never got to see her again. Last thing I knew, her family moved to another country. I don't know if that was a predestined love or just my inexperienced feelings confused with something new. But without a doubt, it was beautiful. I do not want to forget it again. Never again. ... Then unexpectedly, I feel Ashley giving me a shy kiss on the lips. It was ephemeral, only lasted enough to feel it, to know that it was real. But at the same time, that shyness gave it a special beauty. It was a sweet kiss. There are no more words to describe it. I Oh, my eyes finally actually one step away from me, completely blushed and looking away from me. Da, 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 da. She is silent but doesn't look angry in the least. Her right eyes are gentle, although embarrassed. Are you alright? I asked with kindness while I look at her. My heart is calmed quickly after the kiss. I don't show up, but somehow I feel liberated, lighter. Ashley turns her head to look me in the eyes. Yes, thank you, she said with shyness. However, she then breathes deep and magically recovers her proud attitude. I believe that this will be enough to stop her. The plan was a success. I'm really pleased. That's fantastic to hear. Ashley closes her eyes and nods a couple of times. When she is not scolding, I must confess that she is very cute. Anyway, we can't wait any longer. Every time we talk, William must be using it to plan her revenge. We have to go now and stop her. Ashley explains, acting with complete seriousness. Our break had ended. Yes, let's go, was my short response, overflowing with determination. There's no more to say. Jesus, my breath. Oh my God, my breath. Feel so out of breath. Oh, we got one more choice after this. Then we officially got all the endings and we're gonna end this. So I can move on to something else. Maybe a reaction video. Yes. That's what I'll do. A reaction video. Just after this. That should be a surprise, but I already said enough. So it's now no longer a surprise. Okay, I'll do that. But what reaction? That will be the question. Okay, let's just continue. Yeah. 3:40 a.m. The way back to the cabin feels short this time. Before I knew it, it was in front of my eyes. Oh, we're doing this one. Leanne is outside next to the door. She was waiting for us. Brave Knight, I see you finally come, she said with a confident smile. Her attitude was very different from the first time I saw her. Just from looking at her, I'm sure of it. She's not any innocent soul. It's a shame to see you with that woman. I had hopes for you. Axel, don't be fooled by you again. Axel won't be fooled by you again, Ashley replied, talking in my place. At that moment, I see Lillian make a grimace of disgust, but soon she recovers her look of confidence. I wanted Axel to be my companion, since he kindly came to rescue me. But oh well, it's not important. I already got enough energy from him. With that alone, I have surpassed you. Finally, I'll be able to get rid of you, Ashley, said Lillian, pronouncing her name with a mocking tone while giving us a malicious smile. Victory was in the palm of her hand. Ashley instantly roars furious. We won't know until you try it. After saying that, she crosses her arms with pride. Once I beat you, nothing shall stop me from completing my revenge. Why do you want to do that? It's been far too long. The people who hurt you are already gone. And not even the memory of the crime committed here exists anymore. It's just a village of innocent people. You're right, but someone has to suffer, responded Lillian without hesitation, not down in a single moment, leaving me completely cold. After seeing her reaction to her answer, she directed an evil smile right at me as if her words meant nothing. That makes me angry. And what do you win by doing that? I yelled at the same time I closed my hands into a fist. I simply couldn't accept it. It was too much. I just want them to suffer like I did. If I don't make them suffer, then who will? Who will be the carrier of this hate that every day eats at me from inside like parasites would sicken me and deform me? William pauses. It's unfair that I continue to suffer while they are innocent. Leon then speaks out at the same time she hits her chest, showing how much that meant for her. This is more than pain. It's the proof of my existence. She pauses and exhales, calming herself. Anyway, enough with speeches. I'll end you and then bring my revenge to the townspeople. And without saying anything more, the battle between the two began. Something that my mind could not comprehend. A show of power and magic that deformed reality itself. Oh my god, balancing. As she repeatedly attacks by firing a strange, translucent power as if hot air. Just from seeing it, I know that it has enough strength to knock down a house, but Lillian doesn't even blink. Oh my god. That sounded like a sword being drawn. She calmly moves a hand, creating a barrier that reflects her attacks each time. Interesting, it was Ashley who was most active. She attacked incessantly from many different angles, while Lillian stays still, reflecting her attacks by mouth, always with a smile on her face. Or seeing that those attacks will not have effect, Ashley changes strategy. She transfers herself into an imaginary white beast and charges at Lillian. However, Lillian transforms her body just like her into an unknown dark being and resists her attack. Ashley regains human form, making appearance of disgust. Both had wounds after this confrontation, but then, before my eyes, I see how they placed their hands on their wounds and healed them magically. Apparently, the two had the same powers. The only thing different was their personalities. Bro, you could have just got a CG here. I don't even want a CG. And that's with the cat. There's simply no words to describe it. At least my mind was not able to find them. I only know that during the fight, neither of the two seemed to have an advantage over the other. Everything indicated it was an even match. On several occasions, I beheld bright and colorful lights, superhuman abilities, multiplication of bodies, teleportation, healing, transformation, and many other powers that seemed to come out of a fairy tale. The combat seems to last forever. Every second, every attack and defense were loaded with so much tension and emotion that time has simply disappeared from me. The only thing that captured my attention was seeing the two girls fight in such a fantastic way. Finally, after an unknown time, both fall. On the ground, bloody, they look into each other's eyes. Blue eyes beheld the red ones, and vice versa. Both then smile. Ashley proudly, Lillian with irony. It seemed that the two were anticipating that end. You did very well. I didn't expect it, Lillian said with honesty. You doubted me? Stupid girl. Ashley replied with arrogance, even though her lips were stained with blood. Lillian then shows us a smile full of malice. You have always been like that. Even in mutual death, you consider a victory. You are really an idiot. You should be more selfish. Strange, but she does not sound angry in the least. You may be right, but all I wanted was to stop you, replied Ashley, proud of herself. There's not a hint of regret in her words. Okay, I accept my defeat. Wait, what? What? Bruh. You do an intense battle and stuff, and then you stay like, okay, I'll let you have this one. Do whatever you want. You see me away and blah, blah, blah. Bruh, what kind of ending is that? Bruh. But at least in these last moments of my life, I want to be in peace with you. Is that okay? She responded with a friendly smile. To be honest, I was going to say the same thing. Actually, it ends with an ironic smile. Suddenly watched them both as they talk, feeling a strange fascination mixed with an unmistakable feeling of sadness. I just met them this year, but somehow it pains me to see them as that. Somehow, I formed a bond with them. So they both die? But then I see them slowly start to disappear. Suddenly, the two turn to set their eyes on me, giving me one last smile. What kind of ending is that? What? Oh my god, they both freaking die. Stupid! Stupid! Goodbye, noble knight. I confess, I enjoyed kissing you. It wasn't all an act. Lillian said, look at me with a tenderness that breaks my heart. Dot, 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 dot. Thank you. Actually, I can't help but feel nostalgic at that moment. I knew this was going to be our last goodbye. Even if I didn't want to admit it, that was her fate. Is this alright for it to end like this? Don't worry, everything will be fine now. Finally, my reason for existing has been fulfilled. I have no regrets. And this is our goodbye. Yes. Suddenly she recovers her proud attitude. Or this time was different. She was happy. Really happy. It was a pleasure to meet you, stupid human. Ashley said with the arrogance of always. As always. But now, instead of anger, it made me feel like I was about to cry. It was fun to meet you, said the two surprisingly in unison. Those were their last words. They then disappear, dispersed in the form of particles of light, as if small fireflies were escaping from their bodies. It was a beautiful but depressing green color. Without thinking, I run towards them. Even if I couldn't do anything, I wanted to touch them one last time. The only thing my hands were able to reach are the particles of light that slip out between my fingers as if they were water. And I see the light rise higher and higher until it disappears in the night sky. Dot 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 dot. I did it. I'm a hero. I'm the one who finally broke the curse. Now no one else will be trapped by it. But then, why do I have this face that looks as if I want to cry but has no tears? Why do I feel so terribly bad? Like, life is more than just victories or defeats. That night, I learned it in the best way. Dot 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 dot. 4 o'clock a.m. I finally got out of forest and it was almost morning. Axel! Axel! So I heard the bodies in them with strange noise. Just calling who are comforting. Hey, over here! Do they have a paisley right towards me? Alright, the world is killing us. I have far. Run my forehead. Can't find forward section. See on my forehead, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. One thing is that we're all safe. So, right? I knew that they wouldn't believe my story if I told them, so I don't bother to do so. And so, as sudden as it happened, the night was left behind, replaced by boring days, almost identical days. But at least I had achieved our goal. I had a night worthy of remembering. 9 o'clock a.m., November 15th. Wow, bro, we go forward instead of go to an end. Wow, this must be the true ending. Well, of course it is. When there's usually a bouncing and all that stuff, it's going to be the true ending. Several days has passed since then. Suddenly I see a cat walk by. Ashley? Asked without even thinking. She turns to look at me confused, but of course she could not be who I spoke of. The cat seemed oddly friendly with humans. She observes me with shyness but doesn't growl at me. Without much thought, I decided to adopt her. Maybe in hopes Ashley would come back someday. Maybe that was an impossible desire. And this cute cat will make me remember Ashley forever. Might have been just a night, but it was an experience I will never forget. I hold the cat in my hands. She actually looks happy for having a new owner. Seeing her like that makes me happy. No doubt you'll be good company. Oh, God, ending. And it apparently says Ashley ending. Why is it an Ashley ending? Oh, this was the true ending. Because now it's showing credits. Okay, you can skip. Skip. I don't know how to edit this stuff out, so you'll just have to watch it with me. something. Visual novel engine, run pay. Oh, dude. It can't be a long set of credits, because my figure wasn't going to be wrong. Now then, the other one has to be the Lilith ending. And yeah, that has to be right. Let's just make sure that's actually what it's called. Actually, the end of the curse. I'm guessing the other one is not the end, but I basically help her and join forces with Lilith, I'm guessing. Okay, let's go back. Skip! Don't do it! Skip! Skip! Wah! Go through time! Almost. Okay, there we go. Now, this one has to be the last ending. I'm sorry, I can't believe in what you say. I said something with a voice more serious than before. It's no joke, I feel bad for saying it, but it's how I really feel. You tapped me, my friends, why should I help you? The face actually says it all. She simply cannot believe it. But, she murmured with disbelief, reflecting on her red eyes. She seemed hurt, but there's no returning back. I'm sorry, but this is my decision, I said, putting an end to the conversation. Goodbye. And then I started to walk back to the cabin. Okay, go. Just go back to her. Ashley suddenly said, furious. Truth is, I can't blame her. I hope you don't regret it later. Not saying more, I distance myself from her, one step at a time. Before losing sight of her, I take a look back. She is on her knees, facing towards the ground. I feel sorry for her, but I've already made my decision. I wonder how Lillian is doing. Hope she is well, since we were attacked by Ashley for no reason. No doubt I felt something when I kissed her, but perhaps there is more behind it than what I heard from Ashley. I should go talk to her. 3:35 a.m. Finally, I'm here. Again, the image of the old cabin stands in front of my eyes. I sighed, doubting for a second, but I have to be strong. Finding my soul of courage, I go towards the cabin and prepare to knock on the door. But just at the moment, someone or something stops me. Axel! Before I knew it, Lillian opens the door and gives me a warm hug, excited to see me back. Seems that she heard my footsteps as I approached. Perhaps she has some power of observation. Either way, it doesn't matter. She's here and seems happy to see me. Brave knight, you're back safe and sound, Lillian said while looking at me in the eyes with tenderness and giving me a sweet smile. It seems impossible she could do something as evil as Ashley said. Yes, it seems so. I murmured without much emotion. I was more than confused. No matter what I do, something always seemed to be wrong. Don't worry about me. I'm much better now thanks to the help you gave me. Lillian ends with a sweet smile. However, now I should reward you for coming back to my side. The last thing she says calls my attention instantly. Reward me? Be inquisitively. What kind of reward can she be talking about? Of course, since you managed to escape from the claws of that horrible Ashley and you've shown loyalty to me, that's why you'll have your reward. After saying that, Lillian eyes turned naughty, looks into my eyes with a playful smile. Then she approaches her face close to mine, smelled her feminine scent before there wasn't any sense she had yet to truly materialize. Close your eyes and you will receive your reward. Lillian says those words very gently. I'm guessing she sucks the rest of my vitality out. There's something charming in her voice. I cannot resist her. Before I knew it, I had my eyes closed as she asked me. Then her lips and mine coming together. Only this time it was much more tense. She does it, I swear. She's still gonna do it. Feel her heartbeat and softness in more detail. I'm prepared for this. Our kiss is much more passionate than the one before. I am ready for that sound. Without any shame, we kissed, overflowing with lust and desire. I'm waiting. I knew it. Suddenly, I feel my strength leave my body. He holds me tight so that I don't fall down as if I were a toy. In kissing her from the bottom of my heart, I am left without any energy. Skin is pale, my body feels so heavy as if made of lead. Don't worry, I won't take your life, Lynn said, full of pride. Besides, I have more than enough energy to accomplish my vengeance. Suddenly she smiles. She is the malicious smile that I never would have wanted to see. Wait, did she say revenge? My mind barely works now. Everything's fuzzy. Everything is so confusing. I don't even seem to mind hearing that, or imagine how cruel could be. That there was something broken in me. You've shown loyalty to me, so you will be my partner in this eternity. That kiss was our contract. You shall be my servant who will obey me and please me in everything that I need. After saying that, Lillian suddenly begins to laugh, and eerie laughter was filled with joy. Yes, my lady, was all I could say without showing any resistance. Body and my mind has ceased to be under my control. It's my first slave. How pleasing. I never thought I would find a human so stupid but at the same time noble as you. I think I'm lucky. Lillian's look at that time reflects a seductive mouth. There are cruel blue eyes that love to be like that. But there is a problem. A slave without power is not useful. She pauses and then snaps her fingers. I know. I'll share some of my power with you. Count yourself lucky. After saying that, she laughs playfully. Then she sets her gaze on me. I suddenly feel that my strength is returning to normal. She lets go of me, and I have no problem standing on my feet. As soon as I realize that I was wrong, I feel even stronger than before. Great. Now just one more thing left to do. And instead, she looks at me with a mischievous smile. Surely she wasn't thinking any good. But before she could say something interrupts her. Ashley appeared in front of the two. Thankfully he's still alive. Come with me. We still can beat her. Ashley shouted, something almost desperate. I hear it, but even if I want it, my body does not respond. I completely still as if it were a statue. You idiot! What are you doing for? Flee! Ashley said, seeing my lack of reaction, sounding even more desperate. Here, the only idiot is you, don't you realize? It was not necessary to kill him to carry out my plan. Lena responded, overflowing with pride and confidence. Looking at her blue eyes said it all. She already had the victory in her hands. Ashley froze for a second from the impression. She was stunned. Wait, what are you trying to say? She asked, full of disbelief that was visible in plain sight. Lillian smiles. Simple. He gave me all of his energy, and as a reward, allows me to be my slave. You lie! 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 Ashley doesn't take the news well. He screams furiously while looking with hatred at Lillian. The enemy of the two must be something deeper than what I imagined. No, it is the truth. Was the simple response of Lillian, displaying a confident smile that was almost insulting to see. Ashley bites her lower lips with anguish. Her eyes at the same time become sharp. I didn't expect to have to use this method, but there's no other option. Suddenly, Ashley's nails grow long and sharp as knives. She points to her own jugular. Stop her! Ordered Lillian without hesitation. At that moment, I feel my body disintegrating. Before I knew it, I was right next to Ashley. Less than a blink, I had changed positions. By pure instincts, I grabbed her arms and stopped Ashley. No, let go of me, you giant idiot. I have to do this or you don't know what will happen. He tries to escape, but now I have more strength. Superhuman strength. I will not allow you to do that, Celine said, ending with a short laugh. Then she smiles full of confidence, partially hiding her lips behind one hand with elegance. Let me go, let me go, let... me go. Let. Ashley repeats the same thing over and over, but little by little she becomes quieter, accepting her defeat. ... She then lowers her head in silence. It appeared something was stealing her life. It's my fault. That something is no other than me. You'll become my main guest, Ashley, of how I carry out my revenge. You don't have to worry about those idiot humans. Besides, deep down, you wanted it too. ... Ashley silently accepts her fate. It breaks my heart to see her like that. No matter how hard I try, my body doesn't listen to me. Not even a single muscle. Tonight I will fulfill the reason of my existence. Ha 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 ha. I'm not doing the laugh because I got people downstairs. So, how beautiful. After so long waiting for this day, finally they'll know my revenge. Finally. That's all I'm laughing. Lillian looks very different from when I first saw her. So now I can't stop laughing with. Euphoria? I don't know the word. Every single one of her laughs leaves a scar in my heart. Now I understand my mistake. Now that it is too late. Body has become her slave. I'm just a puppet now, waiting for my lady to pull my strings. That night, I was a witness to the most heinous act someone could commit. Murders, tortures, screams, blood, tears. I saw all this more than once each. Family, friends, and neighbors were murdered, and I couldn't do anything about it. No, that's not right. My own hands were the ones who took their lives. I still remember their faces in agony, silently begging me to stop. No matter how much I wanted to, I was controlled by someone else. I'm just a puppet now, waiting for my mistress to pull my strings. An eternal life filled with misery is all that awaits me now. My despair, I managed to break the control of Lillian, but just for long enough to make a single move. Surrounded by death and fire, I shout a loud and heartbreaking scream to the night sky. My voice echoes all over, carrying a message of pain for which there are no words. My revenge in this town is fulfilled. However, this is not the end. This is just the beginning. Liam pauses. She beholds the destruction of the town with satisfaction, and then turns to look at me with a smile. We are leaving. Yes, my princess. You are so cute. Seeing your smile makes my heart pound. Although I'm just a puppet now, I still keep a fragment of my conscience. But it's already corrupted. Revenge and smile inspire love instead of hatred. Because my life and world are only Lillian now. We will always be together for all eternity. Of course, I'll always protect you, help you, and love you for all eternity. I'll do everything so that my lady, my princess, can be happy. I couldn't expect any less from you, my loyal servant. You truly are my knight in silver armor. Town of Abingdon, Florida Country, November 12th. It's been over 1 week since the discovery of the total slaughter in the small town. Police still have no clues about what happened here. The evidence is scattered everywhere, explained the chief of police, William Liam. It is as if we are trying to find a needle in the haystack. An explanation for why everyone suddenly decided to kill their neighbors and to commit suicide later. Sadly, there isn't one. In this case, the needle does not exist. As far everything seems to point to that it was a pagan ritual. This town years ago was related to witches and other supernatural events, but there is no doubt these deaths were the result of nothing but human actions. Anyway, we will continue with the investigations. The chief sounds confused, but in reality, all the country is. Literally, in a single night, all the inhabitants of Abingdon died by the hand of their own neighbors. There were not just murders, many were tortured too, according to the investigations. More than 1,000 people were burned alive in this incident. Finished. Okay, guys. Is that the end? Okay. we all now officially got all the endings in this. Interesting. But question here, my boy Axel. If you say you broke free from her little mind control thing, why don't you just go and kill her while you have the chance, while you have your few seconds, instead of scream from pain and stuff and all that? I mean, you could have killed her and ended it before, and you might have also been released of the mind control, and then you could have been free from that, and you might have even kept the powers. You could have been a superhero. But instead, you screamed your heart out. Stop, like, really? Bruh. Let's see where that one's gone. Oh, what? There's another ending? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Is there an ending? Bruh. Whoa. Why is it starting new? Something happened? I wanna check. It doesn't look like it. Everything seems the same. No, guys, I actually think I'll end this episode here. I might investigate it on my own and check it out. And stuff. Yeah. Oh, frick, I actually quit. Well, now you saw my desktop and all that. Now you see the stuff I'm using. And this random thing. Anyway, guys. You already know what's gonna pop up. But you all see also my other face. I don't know if you can. But anyway. I hope you enjoy this stuff, and I might check it out on my own. Anyway, so all stuff. Bye. Bye for now.